So I started this video diary about 3 years ago. I was literally going through one of the hardest journeys I had to endure. I never knew that my pain, my hurt would be able to relate to others as they already have, and people were able to learn from it. I honestly was just using this plateau as an escape, as a place for me to be able to vent and release all my emotions. 2 months ago, I decided that I should release this to the public. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm also excited. There's going to be a lot of real, raw, uncut footage. You see me right now. I'm super glammed up for you guys. A lot of the footage is like no eyebrows and snot. And like it's full of emotions. But it's my journey. And it's 3 years later. And I'm in one of the best places I have ever been. My name is Tanisha Middleton. And this is my video diary. Hey guys! Welcome back. What's up? What's going on? I look crazy. What y'all looking like? Hey y'all, no, for real. I'm coming to you today to let you know what's going on. I am nervous right now, and it's very seldom I'm nervous. I normally have the confidence of a lion, and I still do, but I'm nervous. I made a big decision. So as you know, my birthday was Monday. It was cool. I didn't do crap. I was with my grandmother, who I love. Her birthday was the day after. And I took her shopping and we hung out. She lives in Jersey and blah, blah, blah. So I did that and I just relaxed. But I did something else. Before I get to what I did, let me run it back. So Saturday night, me and my mom went to dinner, and I kind of vlogged a little bit on my phone, but then it got like cut off. So my mom took me out to this amazing restaurant called Fogo de Chao. If you guys haven't been there, you should definitely go. It's like a Brazilian steakhouse, all you can eat meats, but fine cuisine meats. It's so good. So definitely go. Fogo de Chao. It's on 53rd and 5th and 6th if you're in New York City. And I'm sure they have other steakhouses located all around. So we went there, and I love going out with my mom because my mom is like she's my best friend. I can get the most sound advice from her, and I know it's like, if you will, God's word, or like Bible talk, because she just gives it to me real and so raw, which is why I'm able to give it to you guys so real and so raw. But yeah, so she asked me what's going on with London. She's like, what's going on with the guy in London? What's going on? So I told her, like I care about him. I'm very much interested, and she could sense the filteredness in my response. She knew that I wasn't being direct with her. My mama knows. Every mother knows their child. So she said to me, she said, don't be like me. Don't be like me, T, because I know I taught you to be strong. I know I taught you to be, smart and be that. But don't be like me in a sense of not being able to be vulnerable. And it's okay to be vulnerable with the right people. People who earn your vulnerability. That is okay to give them that. And don't be so consumed with what's to come after you being vulnerable. Just allow yourself to feel. Allow fate to happen. And not for nothing, your mom is one of those people who you need certain kind of advice from. And my ladies are gonna feel me on this. Your mom is, and even my fellas, your mom has to give you that warm, loving, touching side. And for a woman, a young woman like myself, she has to give it to me real and raw. So I know that she's trying to convey a message. And she did. Her message resonated with me. And she was 200% right. She knew. I want to be vulnerable. I wanted to be vulnerable so bad with this guy. And I was. When I'm in his presence, I am so naked. And when I say that, it's like I am not a physical sense, but more or less I undress my soul. And I allow him to really just get into with my soul because he allows me that opportunity for him. You know, he allows me that. And I feel like it's only right for me to reciprocate it because I want to. And it's earned. So she was right. She was right. So we spoke. Dinner was great. We're leaving dinner around like 9:30. And my phone rings. Random. It's the guy from London. So, you know, there's a big time difference from here in London. We're 5 hours apart. So at the time, I'm thinking like, okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 2 a.m. I hope everything is okay. Hello? He's like, hey, you know, how are you? And I'm just like, I'm good. Are you okay? Like, I'm worried. You know, I'm thinking like it's 2 a.m. Like, are you in jail? Like, do you need help? Like, I never thought that he was, excuse me, guys. I never thought that he would be calling me to talk to me about how he feels about me. And yes, it was at 2 a.m. And this may sound like, oh, well, I know you guys watching this like, well, was he drinking? Was he out? Was he thotting and bopping? Truth be told, yes, he was out with his, according to him, out with his coworkers. And which look, when you are confident in yourself and you are secure in the woman that you are, like myself, I don't care where you were. I don't give a shit what you were doing. You're 10,000 miles away from me. I can only imagine and assume. I have two options, really. I can imagine and assume the worst, and I can imagine and assume the best. And I'm going to tell you what's healthy for me. I'm going to imagine and assume the best, but not be naive about it. Because you haven't given me any reason to not believe that you're doing everything that you want to do without being disrespectful. I am. I'm out here living for me. I'm not out here thotting and bopping. I'm chilling. I'm working. I'm grinding. Y'all see. So, okay. Okay, we got to go back to that. Sorry, guys. So, with that being said, yes, we're talking on the phone. 2 a.m. for him, to him, 9 a.m. for me. Not for nothing, too, just to throw that back in there. Time difference is always going to play a part when you are dealing with someone who is not there, and not in the same country or not in the same time difference. I mean, space, time zone, time zone. Guys, I'm crazy. Time zone. So that can play a part. Anyway, our conversation then exudes to how he misses me, and it was like he was saying every freaking thing that I felt. It was like he was. It was like he was in my mind, and he was reading my heart, and we spoke for hours. We spoke for a few hours, and on the way home, and I got upstairs, and we spoke for hours, and just reminiscing on the memories that we shared, and just reminiscing, and it felt so good. I felt like I had him here with me, but I didn't. And the reality came when we had to hang up the phone. Well, my phone died, so I had to like look around and realize I couldn't get that birthday hug. I couldn't get that goodnight kiss. I was, I was, I wasn't sad, but it was what I yearned for in the moment. I yearned for it. And I kept thinking about what my mom said to me. Like, she was saying, let fate handle it. It's been handling it this whole time. So as you guys know, I've been off for 3 weeks. I've been out of work for 3 weeks. I decided to take off work, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna go. I've been like, no, I'm not gonna go. He's gonna come here because it's his turn. And I was very adamant. I'm like, you know what? I know what I'm worth. I went there in July. It's his fucking turn. Like, I'm taking my turn. But in that moment, and then he told me about how he had something planned and he couldn't. The plans fell through and blah blah blah. So in that moment, I was like, okay, I miss this man, and I want to be vulnerable. I owe it to myself. He'll appreciate it, 200%, but I owe it to myself to give myself a chance at what every girl wants. Every girl. We can deny it, we can lie, we can hide it, we can fight it. We all want this Cinderella shit. Okay? We all want the fucking Jasmine and fucking Aladdin fantasy. We all want it. We all want it. We all want it. And we all want it in our own different ways, but we all want it. So it's just it's crazy. So I got my gears grinding, and I was thinking, I got off the phone and I slept, and he was on my mind. I just couldn't stop thinking about him. Um, so I said, fuck it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So I'm going. Guys, I am going back to fucking London. They might as well just give me a motherfucking address. Like, at this point, nah. I'm going to London. Today is Wednesday, October 5th. Ooh, I leave tomorrow night. And I'm nervous as fuck. And I'm going to tell you why. Oh my God. I'm nervous. Okay. He doesn't know I'm coming. He doesn't know. He had intentions on surprising me. But I feel like, and he surprised me. He has surprised me before with things. And he's good. He's real good. And I've surprised him too. So we have this thing about surprising each other. This, I'm scared, guys. What would you guys do? Would you guys do what I'm doing? I need to know. I need to know. Well, anyway, my fucking flight is booked. Kim is my ride or die. Y'all better get a ride or die friend. Like somebody who's going to. You can call him when you about to fight. You can call him when you about to go to the bar. You got to call him when you about to break down and cry. You call him when you book a flight to London. Like, so I called her and I'm like, listen, I need you to book me a flight. I'm out with my grandmother right now. And this was my birthday. I'm out with my grandmother right now, but I'm going to London. Like, I'm going. So she researches. And the kicker is that I had told him that I wanted to surprise him before, and he was with it. At the time, I just didn't have the time to get there. Now I do. So when I told him about my idea, I needed his work address. So I could just pop up, and I had this whole thing. So he gave it to me. So I was like, oh, he with it. He's cool with all this. Because the guy would have been like, nah, I don't like surprises. Like, he just, fate, man, just goes with the flow. It's just crazy. So, we researched how far hotels were from his job. We got the hotel, we got the flight. So I leave tomorrow night. I don't have a game plan just yet. So he thinks that I am going to Miami to see Kim. so that he doesn't come here. I thought that he was going to come here and surprise me. So I had to get my ducks lined in a row. So I told him that I was going to Miami to see Kim. Because I figured if he was going to surprise me in New York, he would have tried to talk to Kim via Facebook Messenger without me, telling her to not allow me to book my flight, or he would have switched his flight to Miami to meet me in Miami, but he hasn't done any of that. I asked him what his weekend plans are. He's going to be at work Saturday, so when I get there Friday, I'm just pulling up. Like, I want to take you to lunch. Oh my God. If I do this, it's because I'm having like anxiety a little. Because what I'm saying is like becoming reality, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? My family knows. My family is so supportive. My Kim, of course, Kim knows. Kim is like waiting for that FaceTime call when I land, and like it all happens. Uh, I'm going to solidify a lot of things. I want to solidify that sometimes, for myself, sometimes your wildest dream or fantasy can become your very own reality. And I'm learning that, and I'm living in that. I'm basking in that moment, in these moments. So I'm going for that reason too. I'm also going because I love this man. I I love this man. I prayed for this man. I've been through a lot. Now you guys have watched my journey for 3 years um, with my son's father and like dating rum and stuff. But prior to that, like I didn't really have faith in love. That wasn't never my priority. My priority was always me and business and working and hustling and doing what I gotta do to be the best that I can be. And then when I became a mom, it just really ignited and went full force, So I never just stopped. But I'm doing this for me because I prayed for him. And I prayed that God would send me somebody who's like me, and send me somebody who would appreciate me, and send me somebody who would admire me, inspire me, would motivate me, would pray with me, would appreciate the kind of mother that I am, appreciate the kind of business woman that I am. I prayed that he would love me with no ill intention, no malice, content, that he would just love me. And I'm going there to tell that man to his face that I love him. And whatever happens after that, I'm okay with. If nothing happens after that, I'm okay with that. But I need to let this man know that I love him for me. Okay? I need to let him know all of these things that I'm telling you guys. And I've said it over the phone. I've said these things over the phone, but it's something different when you look into the eyes of the person that you love and your heart gets warm and the passion fills the room and that embracing feeling that you get. I'm not looking for anything but to be able to fulfill my need of telling him how I feel. That's it. I am flying 1,000 miles across the world to tell this man how I feel about him. And this is my 29th birthday gift to myself. And by far, the best birthday gift I could ever give me, especially after being so broken the way I was emotionally. For me to grow so much and realize that love exists, true love exists, and me be receptive to it, me allow it to come in, and then me be vulnerable enough to give it. That's huge. That's huge. And it's something I thought that I would never be able to do. So I'm going over here to London to conquer something. And I'm scared. I'm very scared. But I'm very much anxious and excited and proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because I would have never done that. I would never do this for anybody. I'm all about the element of surprise. I'm a Libra. I'm about balance. I'm about commitment. I'm about loyalty. But we take time to get to those places with people because we just want to make sure that they're the right person. And in the in this uh, in the months that I've met or I've known Monty, because New Year's will be a year that we've met. So I'm gonna say in the months that we've known each other, connection, as he would say, was mad. It was a mad connection. It was crazy. So I am going to London to conquer this thing called love and just conquer my fears. So I'm excited. I'm gonna start packing before I get all emotional, cause I see it going there, y'all. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Are you guys excited? Are you guys like, bitch, are you crazy? Cause I have like mixed emotions from like people. My homegirls and my cousins are like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm living vicariously through you. But then I have people that are like, not, and I don't talk to a lot of people. That are like, maybe you should call him, and I'm just like, mm-mm. He wouldn't call me. He would not call me. I know him. He would pop up and be like, where are you? And I would be crying. So I know he's not gonna cry, but he is gonna look like he saw a ghost. So I'm gonna be vlogging. I have my camera, well, Tiara's camera. Oh, speaking of which, I did a photo shoot last night, guys. So Tiara's opening up a lingerie boutique behind her salon. Phenomenal. Let me just show you some footage. That's me, guys. We did a photo shoot, impromptu photo shoot at the house last night in my apartment, and it came out so good. Can you see? Those are like it came out amazing. So she left me her camera. I'm gonna try to record his face when he comes out, and maybe he'll be inclined to get on camera with me. I don't know. He's a Gemini, so I don't know. He might be with it, but then he might be like, fuck that shit. I don't know. So, I'm signing out. I'll vlog from the airport from my phone. And, wish me luck. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Wish me luck, guys. And drop comments. And let me know, what are your thoughts? And I'm going to read, excuse me, I'm going to read them. Every last one. I really have the hiccups. Oh my God. I'm going to London. Oh my God. I'm signing out, guys. As always, laugh, love, pray, and fill your heart. Fill your heart. Do what feels good for you. Just do it. You never know. At the end of the day, it will fulfill everything you need. You need. So, I'm signing out.